Planning a holiday party or public event with music and alcohol anywhere in the territory? Wait. The law requires that you obtain the appropriate licenses in advance of any event. The Noise Control and Abatement Act, as well as the Liquor Licensing Act, require that organizers of parties or events apply in advance for the necessary operating licenses and permits. Don't run the risk of forced cancellations or penalties by the law enforcers. In advance of applying for the special license or permit, an event organizer must have on hand a permission letter for the use of the venue. If you plan to hold a function at an open public venue, such as a beach or a park, permission is required in writing from the Ministry of Natural Resources and Labor or from the city manager. If you plan to hold a function at an enclosed unlicensed premises, permission must be sought in writing from the owner or agency in charge of the venue. And if you plan to hold a function on a premise licensed to sell liquor, permission is required in writing for the owner of the premises. If you are the owner, a copy of your valid liquor license must be available. If alcohol is to be sold, a temporary spirit bear license is required even if the event is to be held at a licensed premise. Application forms for the permit are available at the Inland Revenue Department. The completed application form should be submitted to the Magistrates Court for approval. With approval and the requisite fee, the Inland Revenue will issue a temporary spirit bear permit. If music or loud noise will be produced as a result of the event, a noise exemption letter from the Commissioner of Police must be obtained. Applications are submitted in the form of a letter to the Commissioner at Police Headquarters. Letters should indicate the date of the event, beginning and ending time, and location of the event, along with contact information. A copy of both the temporary spirit bear permit and the permission letter to use the venue must accompany the application. The application must be submitted no less than 10 days prior to the date of the event. An exemption letter only applies to that one event and cannot be extended or substituted for another date. Events being hosted on a premise licensed as a club will not require a noise exemption letter, since these premises would have been inspected to ensure soundproofing prior to the granting of the licenses. However, the proprietors of the clubs and organizers must ensure that the club licenses are valid and that the premises are soundproof. However, if complaints are received, then the music must be turned down or off. If you intend to sell liquor beyond 12 midnight, a special occasions license must be obtained from the Ministry of Finance. A signed noise exemption permission letter from the Commissioner of Police, along with the liquor license and permission letter to use the venue, is required for applicants of a special occasion license. All operating licenses, special licenses, or signed permission letters and noise exemption letters must be on site and available when police make their inquiries. The selling of alcohol and playing of music and the use of any amplifying devices must stop at the time stipulated on the special occasion license or the noise exemption letter from the Commissioner. Failure to do so can result in prosecution and denial of future licenses and/or exemptions. This is a message from the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force.